September is Disaster Preparedness Month. Illness, wildfires, earthquakes, or even excessive heat in parts of our county. That can strike at any time, and planning ahead is key to keeping you and your animals safe. Nina Thompson from the San Diego Humane Society is joining us now with some helpful tips on what to do to prepare if you do have a pet. Nina, thank you so much for joining us right here on the floor.
Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about that for a moment. What should people consider when they're trying to come up with a plan in case of a disaster or a natural disaster?
Yeah, so for any type of disaster, planning, as you said, is key. So you want to be ready to evacuate and evacuate early, because if you evacuate and you don't have your pets with you, you may not be able to go back into your home area and get your pets. So evacuate early. That way you're not endangering the first responders and you're not endangering your pet. And
right.
Have a plan. It's very important to have everything for your pet for at least 2 weeks. So if you have a dog, for example, make sure you have dog food for 2 weeks. Make sure you have a bowl. Make sure you have a Sharpie, honestly, because if you didn't put your phone number on the pet's collar, you want to write it with a Sharpie on the pet's collar. It's always important to have tags and a microchip on your pet, but if you're evacuating in an emergency, a Sharpie will do to have your phone number. Make sure that your pet is going to be comfortable, so toys, all kinds of toys that they like, and treats. So it's really important to plan ahead. And Zeus here, our friend who's available for adoption, he's checking out the toy. There he goes.
Found one he likes.
And another thing is, if you he found what he likes. Another thing that's important is that if you need to crate your pet, for example, if you have a cat, start doing that process early of getting your cat or dog comfortable in the crate. You know, put treats in there and just leave it in there, so it's a positive thing for your pet to go in the crate. So you're not chasing them around
right.
when you're trying to evacuate. So all that is just key in planning.
Yeah, Nina, and that's so important, because the last thing you want to do is, under a high stress type of situation, then stress out your pet. Things like heat, though. I mean, yes, we're in and out of heat waves. It's just that time of year here in San Diego County. What should we consider when it comes to our pets and keeping them safe in the heat?
Right, it's so important to keep your pets hydrated. Make sure that if they're outside that they have water, they have shade, they have a pool that they can cool down in. But really the key is to keep your pet inside and at home if you have a cool home, as opposed to taking them out. If you are taking them out, do it in the morning or the evening. Do not run your pet next to a bike, even when it's 72, 73 degrees, because they absorb all the heat from the ground. So just do the exercising when it's really early. Pets don't know, right? So they are excited to come with you, and they don't know it until it's too late. They get overexhausted and they get heat exhaustion so early. So you have to kind of be the responsible one, making sure that your pet is doing well and is healthy. Also make sure that the ground isn't too hot. We
right.
like to check with the back of our palms for 7 seconds, because you know your pet is on the ground, and if it's too hot and you can't have your hand there safely for 7 seconds, it's not good for your pet's paws either.
Yeah, those sensitive little paws that they have. We only have about 30 seconds here, Nina, but do you want to ask you about the Fur Ball, the 36th annual Fur Ball? It's back in person coming up this weekend. Is the public invited? Are there still tickets left? And where does the money go that's raised?
There's still some tickets left. We have Zeus here. He's got his bow tie on. He's all ready for Fur Ball. Hopefully he'll find a family before then. But yes, all the money raised during the Fur Ball goes to the 40,000 animals that San Diego Humane Society will care for this year. And it's a really fun evening. You can bring your dog. Look, Zeus is getting excited. You can bring your dog to the event, and it's just the most glamorous, fun evening of the year for us. And it's really important because all the money goes towards the animals we care for.
By the way, Zeus up for adoption. How much does it cost to get an adult pet right now from the Humane Society?
So right now, all adult pets are $5 because we have so many animals in our care. We're reducing adoption fees in hopes of bringing attention to the importance of adopting. Zeus has actually been with us since February. He really, really wants a home. He's a lovely dog available for adoption here at our San Diego campus. So if you'd like to meet him or any of the 599 other pets we have available, we invite you to come to us at San Diego Humane Society.
Well, Zeus has been a wonderful spokesmodel for this entire segment, and I really hope he gets a home. Nina Thompson, thank you so much. Have a great time at Fur Ball this weekend.
Thanks so much for having us.
All right, good luck, Zeus.